second edition of the Social Entrepreneurship Summit, Impulse, the flagship event of Balavikasa Center for Social and Responsible Business, presented in partnership with the Telangana State Innovation Cell, got bigger and better.
The idea is to create a platform where divergent views, contrary views, different approaches, they come together, they interact, and they find a meaningful way to collaborate and then create the impact.
Over 600 participants gathered at Balavikasa CSRB to celebrate and nurture the spirit of social entrepreneurship. Social innovation ecosystem enablers such as T-Hub, V-Hub, Nexus Incubator, Social Alpha, AgHub, Arthayan, Deloitte, and institutions like TIS Mumbai, ISB, and CBIT provided the event a great fillip as partners.
Social entrepreneurship in academic discipline is reasonably new, but now we are institutionalizing, we are training, we are setting up incubation centers. The importance of Impulse-like event are very critical for a simple reason that we'll have to bring all the pieces together and bring every stakeholder together to develop the discipline.
When we did the first edition, the focus was on just bringing the community together. But for this edition, we thought how would we make it more curative. A lot of thought process has went into this. This edition is, we are getting good feedback from the participants, and the panel sessions are very curated, the speakers are very well selected.
Impulse 2023 was the epicenter of much discussion and deliberation on contemporary themes touching the theory and practice of social entrepreneurship in India. Five panel discussions and 5 workshops with esteemed subject matter experts from across India delivered high transactional value for all the participants.
This is such a great place to be in. Since the morning we have been having multiple conversations with different people. There's a lot of cross-learning which is happening here. So I think this is a great event to just talk to people, understanding how we fit into their program and just understanding their journey overall.
Today's program at Balavikas is all about social entrepreneurship. If you look at specific focus in making sure that we have inclusiveness, impact, and also the urban-rural inclusion, I think these can happen only when you have an initiative of this nature. I'm very impressed with the companies that are also participating, which are displaying their new innovations. They're very, very targeted towards local problems, which I think is very good.
A social startup expo was the highlight of the event, with over 60 innovative social businesses and innovators showcasing their products and solutions to a diverse set of stakeholders.
CSRB is helping us in getting more connections or reaching out to all the stakeholders in the government. We have enjoyed a lot in the Impulse in terms of giving demos to all the people who are interested. We do see this as a good validation for what idea we do have.
We got a lot of inquiries from future investors. They inquired about our startup, and we are able to make good connections here. We got a good visibility. This is one of the best platforms for the startups.
While many of the social entrepreneurs got to interact with leading impact investors from across the country at the networking dinner, select startups also had the opportunity to pitch to them. Social Startup Appreciation Awards were also presented to encourage and support startups that are making remarkable efforts in solving modern-day problems.
I think events like Impulse bring together investors with entrepreneurs to understand the perspective of what we look for enterprises, because a lot of what one reads is noise rather than reality. It opens the eyes of investors like us who are very unsure of the ground level acceptability and give us a bird's eye view into actually what goes on the ground. So it actually enables us to have a direct conversation to understand what is really key when we are looking at investing in an enterprise.
Impulse is essentially a relationships platform. It brings people who want to offer something. It could be time, knowledge, resources, expertise, with people who are seeking for those. And there are a lot of young participants who are there, very curious, very much enthusiastic about taking that first plunge, either to start their venture or they want to join existing social enterprises.
There is also a lot of social enterprises taking a lot of advantages just out of the connections that are made here, which is going to help in their business itself. For example, a lot of CSR bodies which have producer groups which are already created. Now enterprises can engage with the producer group and take advantages of it to grow their businesses.
I am a social entrepreneur and I have been in this field for the last 5 years, and I have not seen any event like this for the social entrepreneurs. It is highly recommended.